Welcome back, everybody. In this video, I'm gonna give you my experience on Dolby Atmos enabled speakers, if it's really a gimmick. I'm gonna explain to you, but right now it's a yes and no. Now, in this case, I'm running the Klipsch RP140SA speakers, and originally my intent was to buy these speakers for my projection room, which I'm actually running a Dolby Atmos speakers in there, Dolby Atmos receiver in there now. But when I got home, I decided to put these clips out here in the living room here, and replace my front presence bookshelf Atmos with these clips. And I was running these clips on top of the bookshelf there on the wood, as you would on like a regular bookshelf facing towards you, and on your receiver setting it to front presence. Then I decided, you know what? Even though I've heard, as you can see, I have vaulted ceilings. Even though I heard that the firing is a gimmick, and especially if you have vaulted ceiling, it doesn't work. So what I did was I pretty much put it as close as I can to my vaulted ceilings, and I made sure on my receiver to change it from front presence to Dolby enabled speakers. And I tested Power Rangers and 4K, of course. And guess what? I actually can tell that it did fire. It hit the ceiling, and I'm pretty sure it hit the ceiling at an angle and came down at an angle. But from my sitting position, I literally felt it. I can hear it in front of my sitting position coming down, and I'm pretty sure it came down at an angle. So as far as vaulted ceilings go, just if you can run it as close as you can to your ceiling, and make sure on your receiver, obviously put it at the right hertz or frequency. I put it at 80 hertz. But yeah, and make sure you enable it in your receiver, and it should work, because it worked for me in my setup, in my application. Now I know everyone's house is different, everyone's room is different, everyone's application is different, everyone's receiver is different. There's a lot of things that take effect, that plays. But this is the way I'm running mine, and it actually works. So it's, for me, in my setup application here, it's not a gimmick. So that is what I'm sharing with you guys now. Also, I've read that for the bigger version of these clips, the really nice looking one, the one that's bigger, the one that you can switch from Atmos or to regular bookshelf speakers. I've read that one is intended, even though it has Dolby Atmos switch on it, that one is intended for you to run it. If you want to run Atmos, it's intended for you to what do you call it? Mount it with the bracket on the wall, facing down towards you, to get your Atmos. But if you're like me, where you don't or can't run Atmos speakers in your ceiling, which is ideal. If you can't do that, you're gonna want the one that fires, that's meant to fire and bounce off your wall. And I'm just telling you that these clips it is doing what they say and is intended to do, which bounces off your wall, which is weird, but it actually does that. So, so it's not a gimmick for me in my application. So I hope this was informative for you guys, and thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hooded Dragons out.